Picture this. Improving your sex life could be easier and way more fun than you ever imagined. No magic formulas, no over-the-top tricks. All it takes is a shift in how you think about intimacy. Curious? Stick with me because today I'm going to share a completely new perspective that could transform your life in ways you didn't think were possible, and you can start right now. So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive into this game-changing approach together. Did you know that more than 2/3 of people say they'd feel happier if they had a better sex life? That's huge. But it doesn't stop there. Scientists back this up. Having a consistent, fulfilling sex life not only improves your physical and mental health, but also strengthens essential skills we use every day, like communication, empathy, and creativity. It's like the ultimate win-win, right? So what if I told you there's a way to make intimacy a constant source of pleasure, connection, and fun? And what's even better, you don't need to wait for the perfect time. You can start today. Let's explore how. Before we dive into the how, let's talk about the why. Why is sex such an important part of our lives? Spoiler alert, it's not just about the physical side of things, it goes much deeper than that. Science has shown us time and again that having a regular, satisfying sex life brings a ton of benefits. For starters, it helps reduce stress, improves your immune system, and even enhances sleep quality. Seriously, it's like a workout, a meditation session, and a cozy nap all rolled into one. Only a lot more enjoyable, right? But the benefits don't stop there. Sex also helps us develop life skills we don't always associate with the bedroom. Think about it. When you take the time to learn what your partner likes, or when you try new things together, you're practicing communication, creativity, and empathy. These skills aren't just for the bedroom. They can improve every area of your life, from your relationships to your career. The ability to connect deeply, express yourself, and embrace new experiences is priceless. So here's the big takeaway. Sex isn't just about momentary pleasure. It's about building stronger relationships, boosting your confidence, and making your life brighter and more joyful. Ready to find out how to make it even better? Let's go. Now that we know how much sex can improve our lives, besides pleasure, of course, let's address a major obstacle that most of us face: the lack of communication and intentionality in our sex lives. Here's the thing, a lot of people believe that sex should always be spontaneous, like those magical moments in the movies. But let's be real, life isn't a rom-com. Between work, family obligations, and just plain exhaustion, intimacy often falls to the bottom of the priority list. And that's not all. Many of us avoid talking about sex, even with our partners. This creates a cycle. No conversations, no changes, and before you know it, you're stuck in the same routine for years. And when something doesn't go as planned, we stay quiet or pretend everything's fine, just to avoid an uncomfortable conversation. But here's the truth. Silence and routine are the biggest enemies of a satisfying sex life. And the good news? It doesn't have to stay this way. Let's explore how to break this cycle and turn things around. So let's flip the script. What if we treated sex like a hobby? It might sound strange at first, but hear me out. It makes so much sense. Think about your favorite hobbies. Maybe you love baking, painting, or playing tennis. What do all these activities have in common? You dedicate time and energy to them. You're always learning and improving, and most importantly, they bring you joy. Now imagine if you applied that same energy to your sex life. Just like learning a new recipe or mastering a yoga pose, you could explore, experiment, and grow in your intimacy. Doesn't that sound amazing? And here's the thing, treating sex like a hobby isn't about making it feel like a chore. It's about creating space for it in your life and approaching it with curiosity and excitement. That could mean scheduling special moments with your partner or diving into books and resources to learn something new. When you treat intimacy with the same care and attention you give to your other passions, it stops being an afterthought and starts being a source of joy, connection, and discovery. Alright, it's time to get practical. Here are 5 simple yet powerful steps to help you turn this idea into reality. Let's begin with the first step. Start the conversation. Talking about sex with your partner is the first and most important step. Start small with questions like, what do you enjoy the most? Or, is there something new you'd like to try? These conversations create a safe space for exploration and growth. Here's another essential tip. Put it on your calendar. Yes, literally mark it on your calendar. It's not about being rigid, it's about prioritizing what matters. Try a weekly date night or set aside a weekend for just the two of you. Tip number 3, keep learning. Invest in books, podcasts, or courses that expand your understanding of intimacy. A great place to start is Come As You Are by Emily Nagoski. It's packed with insights that can deepen your connection. The next step is all about keeping things fresh. Spice things up by trying something new, whether it's a different setting, playful accessories, or even exploring massage techniques. The goal is to keep things fresh and exciting. Finally, don't forget to check in with each other. Ask each other, what are you in the mood for today? Some days it might be something light and fun, other days it could be more intense and passionate. The key is staying in sync. So, why does treating sex like a hobby work so well? It's because this approach connects every part of your relationship, emotionally, mentally, and even practically. Let's start with excitement. When you intentionally explore new ideas and dedicate time to intimacy, you're essentially hitting the refresh button on your connection. Think about how a shared hobby, like learning to cook or taking a yoga class together, can reignite teamwork and curiosity. The same principle applies to intimacy. Keeping things fresh and engaging breaks the monotony and reminds you why you're drawn to each other in the first place. Then there's trust. Open communication about your desires, preferences, and even insecurities builds a level of trust that strengthens your bond in ways that go far beyond the bedroom. When you and your partner feel safe expressing yourselves, it opens the door to a deeper, more fulfilling relationship. And here's the best part. This mindset isn't just for couples. It works if you're single too. Treating intimacy as a priority in your life helps you discover what makes you happy and confident. It's about getting to know yourself and feeling empowered to share that version of you with others when the time comes. So whether you're looking to reignite a spark, build stronger emotional connections, or simply prioritize self-care, this approach makes all the difference. After all, the best relationships, whether with yourself or someone else, thrive when they're nurtured with curiosity and care. So, what do you think about this idea of treating sex like a hobby? It's simple, but it's so powerful. When you approach your intimacy with the same care and curiosity you give to your passions, the rewards are endless. Remember, it's not just about the act, it's about building stronger bonds, boosting your emotional well-being, and rediscovering joy in the process. Now tell me, what's the first step you're excited to try? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, share it with someone who might need these tips. Oh, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more insights like this. See you in the next video.